Hello and good evening, YouTube. It is late. I just worked. I bartended, in fact. I bartended a certain award show that aired this evening. An after party for a certain award show that aired this evening. It was hosted by Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. I'll let you guess which one. That was fun. Did have some guy that came over and he didn't scream volume-wise, but he screamed with his intent that we were by no means allowed to accept tips, and if people gave us tips, we were to give them back. And if they insisted we were supposed to say how much trouble we're supposed to get, like how much trouble we'd get for accepting tips. I'm the only person he said that to! Anyway, moving on, that's not why I'm here tonight, this morning. It's a day, it's all times of days. Tired. Today on the Nerdist, I'm going to link to an article that will not be up immediately after I do this because I'm tired. Probably mid or late day tomorrow. I'll actually put the link down, but I will link to the Nerdist article that included a first look at CW's new show, another comic book show coming up, one that I'd not heard of, called iZombie. Showrunner Rob Thomas, not of Matchbox 20, but instead of Veronica Mars. We love him. He also did Party Down. I heard a rumor that Party Down is based on the company that I currently work for. Would not surprise me. I'm sad that only got 2 seasons. Moving on. Yes, iZombie, based on a comic book. The names of the writer and illustrator I cannot currently recall, so I'll put that in the description tomorrow as well. But it's going to be 1-hour format. Rob Thomas, who did Veronica Mars, he is the showrunner, so it's got some of that narrative quality. It's a little less, the article described the voiceover as less Chandler-esque than Kristen Bell, so it's going to be a little bit softer, more likable. One of the other things the article noted was that the comic book includes a lot of other supernatural characters and monsters, creatures, but at least as it stands right now, the show is going to stick with just the protagonist being a zombie who works in a morgue, and that's how she gets all the brains that she needs. And just in the first look trailer that the CW released today, she's completely lucid. She really just looks like she's super tired, so I wonder how this whole zombie thing is going to play into it. I'm, of course, going to watch it, at least the pilot, because it's got me curious enough, and, zombies. Yeah. Beyond that, she mentioned something about when I eat the brains, I get flashes of things, and that flashed me to Warm Bodies. Fantastic film, or at least a really fun one. I enjoyed watching it immensely, so it is fantastic to me. This should be an interesting show. I don't know if I've said it yet. It's called iZombie. I'm sure I said it at some point. I'm not even drunk. I'm just tired. We're not really all that different, Drunk Kelly and Tired Kelly. Just Drunk Kelly tends to have less control over things like her diaphragm. And slurs slightly more than I do. But only slightly. Tired Kelly's just about the same. Tired Kelly's also a lot more likely to drop the device she's recording with. So we'll see. I better wrap this up soon because my arm's getting tired. And I'm propped up on my own knee, so my arm's getting really tired. Anyway, that's my Nerdbyte for the day. It's about the CW's first look into the new show, summer series. It actually didn't talk about a release date, just that it's coming. So I will keep a lookout for the release date and post updates in the description as those come to this vlog. And it looks pretty funny. Oh, the other thing about it, it's clearly a comedy, because why wouldn't you have a 1 hour comedy about a zombie that works in a morgue and eats brains? But there's also a police procedural aspect to the comic books, and that's kind of the angle that the CW is going to play, and I'm curious as to how they're going to do that, as to what approach they're going to take to do that, not how successful they'll be at it. Because I think they'll be successful, and I think it's an interesting way to take a story such as this, a supernatural style story, a monster storyline, if you will, because even Supernatural on CW is formulaic. All shows are formulaic, but a police procedural, when you're dealing with elements of the ethereal and the otherworldly, will be very interesting to see how that works when worlds collide. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you, well, later today, 'cause it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Bye!